us today, as above, so below. We're talking about this sun energy still, and I'm rocking my Fatten Obatala. And to honor to each and every one of you guys, first of all, salutations to my Madrina, to my Padrino, and to my Oba, and to all of my brothers and sisters in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, and Palo, Mystic and Adjays, whether you in Kabbalah, whether you're a Mason, whether you're a Yami, or whether you call yourself a practitioner of magic, whether you're a necromancer or you are a Reiki healer. When it comes down to energy, frequency, and vibration, universal laws apply to each and every one of us. I share this. I do not share my personal beliefs, and I do not share my practices, because on here I am here for many of you to learn and be able to be exposed to somebody that actually practiced this type of magic. What's up there, Stormy, my Sagittarius from Detroit? During the Lions game, I'm here. Love it. What's up, my baby Scorpio? Some of you guys will be notified that I'm live, and it's just I feel like this is so important, especially for all of those that have been a part of my platform, part of my meeting. What's up there, Jealous Sweet in the house? Gemini, back to back with Karen O'Brien. Gemini, thank you guys for joining us on Sunday on Solar Energy. And y'all know that I like to teach and share information and experiences, and I do realize that a lot of times, if you're not living this thing truly and committed into this, a lot of times the information I get will not apply to you, because I'm speaking from somebody that is committed and somebody dedicated to these practices and to the. What's up there, Mama Susan in the house? Gemini, I got Gemini, and then I got my Pisces coming in there. What's up, Boaz in the house? And to each and every one of you guys on my platform, whether you're on my TikTok account, or whether you're my Patreon family, whether you are a part of my YouTube, whether you're Instagram or in my Twitter. I do have a Twitter. I really appreciate you guys for the level of support. And oh my God, Mother Susan was telling me I didn't get a chance to look at any of them yet, but a lot of the beautiful comments that you guys put behind these videos, and how you push the product out here for other people that resonate with what, or will resonate with what I say out here, and I really appreciate that. To each and every one of you guys, if this is your first time in my life, my name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. I am the apostle and pastor of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in the ATR. What's up there, my chocolate? Yes. My giant. Yes. Natasha Foster, my Aquarius from North Carolina. Thank you, sweetheart, for being with us on tonight. I do this because I'm a Sagittarius, Moon and Aries, and Rising sign Pisces. I try to share wisdom, because a lot of times expecting people to do better, and they have not been taught better, or they have not had the opportunity. All right, then Natasha said, you looking sharp. That's right. Come over here and get cut. That's what you do. Don't worry about how I look. Come over here and cut. I promise you I'm not a butter knife. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys for what's up, Monique Fofo? Monique, I went to this. I posted on my Facebook. I went to a new restaurant that I was recommended to go to, and I actually enjoyed it. And it was really good. Those that don't know me, I have very funny taste buds. I'm very finicky about foods and stuff like that. So I'm not the easiest person to take care of when it comes to that. What's up there? Somebody coming in here. We'll see who they are in a minute. Look like somebody new. So when it comes down to spirituality and exposing some of the things that I feel like a lot of you guys don't have the opportunity to ask certain questions, and because you don't know to ask those questions, and so they'll become Overseer and okay, Grand Rising makes sense. Thank you. So when it comes down to why I do the things that I do, because I hear a lot from you guys. What's up, Jeremy? Salutations to you. Thank you for being with us. And so a lot of my information that I give, because I'm inside of the kingdom, and so therefore, but then I realize that a lot of you guys are trying to get to certain places in your life, and even listening to me on social media does not take the place of hands-on-hands training. And I feel that a lot of times, because you guys don't have the information, you don't know the questions to ask. So when I'm on TikTok, and I got this from my baby Scorpio Keish, I'm gonna keep TikTok with just answering people questions. I may say certain things, but I'm gonna try to answer questions that are not divulging mysteries of the ATR, but I can utilize universal laws to share a lot of information and give you an opportunity to find somebody that you can actually learn from or learn up under, and actually put spirituality or your spiritual makeup first in your life. I personally don't feel that you should demand full-time benefits from the ATRs when you are a part-time employee, or you are a type of person that you just they call it freelancing. You work so many hours, you contract, you pay your own taxes, you get your own insurance. Like, you just trying to come in and learn some stuff, and then you're going to go out there and do your thing. All of that's different. I am a person that is committed to the practice. I am a person that is a part of the practice. I'm also a person that invests in the practice. And so therefore, my mindset about these practices are very, very different than a lot of people. And I don't come, oh, Pisces rising. And I'm rising sign too, Pisces. And so I can't necessarily speak on what they're doing because I don't have the issues they have. I don't have, I take care of myself. I have my own job. I have lots of stuff. So a lot of the things that I come on here, I'm not speaking from their space and their place. I'm only speaking for what the divine has put me on this platform for. Well, thank you, Monique. Hit that like button as you come in. Thank you so much. So you don't forget. So I want to talk about God doesn't fatten a frog for a snake, and that meaning. Because I still have people in my church, I still have people around me that don't understand why certain blessings, even though it is for them, they cannot get them, or things come up to hinder that. Because I'm a manifester. That's one thing. I prone more of my belief system on things that manifest than actually the practice by which I use to manifest. Because if you're practicing any of the ATR and you're not manifesting, it's like shooting a blank gun. Like, to me, it's no point. You might well stay a Christian and wait for a Jesus that ain't gonna never come, and pray to a God that can't hear you, because that ain't the real God. So that's why I say the things that I say. What's up, Mary Bond in the house? Thank you for joining us. And yes, please, as you come in, guys, hit that like button, and so we can keep it pushing. Now, I know that some of us, especially if you grew up black or you grew up around black people, you have heard this terminology. God doesn't fatten a frog for a snake. And this is where I have issues with people that follow me. I always talk about standards. I always talk about treating people how you want them to treat you. And I still have people, especially women in my church. And I'm going to say this. If you want energy, frequency, vibration to flow, how you treat the divine father, divine mother, your egoons, your ancestors, yes, it matters. But who you try to share your blessing with can block your blessing. I'm going to say this again. I owe some of y'all a reading. I think Shamari a reading. If I owe you a reading, I'll do it tonight. The ATARs are truly amazing. I'm reading on the 21 Division. Yeah, I was talking to one of my madrinas, and she was doing initiation of 21 Division. I'm more in Haitian voodoo, but I do understand the aspect of 21 Divisions and more like Catholicism. That is, so it is. If you deal with working with saints, it's gonna be kind of the same kind of concept. Understanding what that saint has the capabilities of doing in that operation. But I'll teach on that a little later. But I want to tell y'all something. When you try to share, if the spirits know that you're trying to share your blessing with people, and that's inclusive of myself, that do not mean you good or mean the practice that's good. Because people will talk about and demonize the ATRs and the things that I do, and yet benefit and receive benefits from them. And then yet, as they eat, as they partake, as they utilize the blessing that came through the manifestation of the ATR, yet demonize that person or do not support that person. Okay? A lot of times, a lot of you guys don't understand what Apostle is saying. You do not learn from me that teaching you how to get men or women, gay, straight, or bi, get people of quality and of standard, and then take that teaching and try to apply to people that are swine, people that don't have regard. And what happens is, some of y'all, and I'm saying this to the women, some of you guys really think you can trick the spirit. You think by telling me, Apostle, I'm going to do this for you, that going to do it. Like, the spirit don't know your real agenda. I need y'all to understand this. Energy does not lie. When certain things, when I'm manifesting for somebody and I'm speaking for somebody or praying for somebody, I watch how the spirits respond to that individual. If my spirit start rejecting that individual, what's up, unveiling and Pisces in the house? What I ask at that point, okay, what are they doing? They either talking about me, talking about something has to pertain to me, or they as an individual are trying to share my blessings that I am ushering and furnishing for them to go give it to somebody that has talked about me or that is against or has performed certain behaviors against the ATRs. I'm just trying to help y'all. The ancestors are not going to fatten a frog for a snake. So the concept, what's up there, Calvina in the house? The concept you need to understand, you cannot fool the divine. They know what you intend to do. They know what you're going to do. They know why you're doing what you're doing. I want y'all to know that off the spirit. The spiritualist, whoever he or she may be that is in the position, it's not about them. It's about that spirit that you're trying to get to do work for an individual. And they're going to let that person know in their way that you think that you're going to use this vessel that belongs to us. But what's going to happen is you're going to end up getting chastised, because at the end of the day, every blessing comes with purpose. There's a reason why certain things are released in your life. And the Bible, we say it in the church, we say God gives seed to the sower. So the purpose of you getting seeds is because of the simple fact that there was purpose for a harvest. And that harvest has a purpose. Everything that the ancestors give you, everything the Eguns give you, everything the Rishas, Loas, and Kisi, I want y'all to understand something. It is with purpose. And if you're trying to hand that blessing off to somebody that does not have good intentions for that particular Risha, that particular Loa, that particular ancestors, or you as the individual, things are going to start changing. A snake is a predator. A frog is a being that moves forward. Why would God enlarge your territory? Why would God increase your finances when you're already giving finances to somebody that does not honor you? You're already sharing blessings that you're getting based off of grace and mercy. You're already giving somebody something that they have not measured up. I have never taught a man or woman to give somebody something they don't deserve. Why would you give jumbo shrimps to a Negro or niggerette that is not honorable, has not earned that level of respect? No, you give them the shrimp that is out there in those oodles or noodles. Y'all know them, seahorses are bigger than them shrimp. Huh? You don't give them grade A shrimp because they did not earn that. This is not you mistreating them. This is giving them what they operate in their frequency. A lot of y'all try to learn, especially the women in my church. You try to go home and treat a man like me. I'm going to treat a man that's not like me, of my caliber, and try to give him the type of energy, the type of shade, the type of treatment that somebody like me deserves. Because only I am going to recognize it. Only I am going to value it. You understand? See, I eat angel noodles. He get Roman noodles. Oodles or noodles. Because that is what he respects. That is what she respects. You think that you want to lie to yourself, because I ain't never taught nobody this, not even my children. I taught you to show people how you want to be treated. If you're gonna roll with Apostle Elin, you want to do something, a nice gesture for Apostle Elin, I already set the standard by what I believe good treatment is. And so therefore, if you can measure up, please do so, and please do so, ma'am. Sir and ma'am, or whatever he is. I don't personally even care. But to go out and give somebody something that does not value, Once I see that you cannot value my catering, my service, and let me tell y'all something. When I share my ache, when I share, and I told you guys, many of you guys that have never met me, I do special things for you because I appreciate how dedicated you are, not only to my lives, also to the commentary. There's no way why would I treat you? This is what the Bible says about throwing pearls to swine. Why would I allow you to try up under your foot something of my sweat, something of my suffrage, something of my sacrifice, when you are not going to give it justice? The snake is the predator, and the frog is a forward moving energy. So this person or persons can sit around and wait for you to move forward in your life just to come and devour whatever you accomplish. Maybe certain ma'am, and I speak to the women and men in my church, but mostly the women, or anybody that's female that follow me. If you are out here, gay, straight, or bi, and you are willing to allow somebody to consume what God has for you, knowing that they have no good intention towards you, I am not the preacher or teacher for you. I am not the person to do conjure for you. Because I'm not here, not only by divine God, my agenda is to move you forward in life, not for somebody else to eat from your tree and then turn around, have the strength from that tree that they ate from based off of what I've done for you, and then turn around and disrespect my belief system because they done got strong off that same belief system. But they have not honored that belief system. And the fact that you don't have a problem with that, it says a lot about your personal self-esteem. Sometimes you cannot get what God for you. I remember when I was married, and my mom knew that the woman I was married to did not have my best interest at heart. She was for herself, trying to get what she can get. And so I had property that was going to be inherited to me. But what my mom did, she put it in my sister's name, but then she had a will written that eventually that property was to go to me. And she explained to my sister, I am doing this this is his stuff, but I am doing this to protect him. If a natural parent thinks that way, why wouldn't your ancestors, or why wouldn't your divine, or why wouldn't a spirit that really has your best interest think the same way? There are certain things you will never get put in your hand because you're going to turn around and allow some predator to devour your blessing. What's up there, Renee 69 in the house? What's up there, Linda Green, my Scorpio, Georgia? Now, I'm going to say this really clearly. I am not here to tell nobody who to be with. That's friends, that's lovers, that's whatever. What I am here to say is, out of all the teaching and out of all of the examples that I have displayed year in, year out, week in, week out, month in, month out, as many of my information of my videos and my messages on my Facebook post, if you right now still are in a space that you don't understand, that you cannot honor certain people where that particular, it's like, I'm going to use an example. If there are certain credit cards from other companies that are not honored in certain establishments. So Visa and MasterCard normally is honored in most places. I ain't been all over the world, so I don't know. Like most places I go with a MasterCard or Visa, they take it. I have a Discover card, and sometimes they don't take Discover card, okay? But my Visa and my MasterCard, pretty much, I've never had an issue going anywhere not accepting Visa and MasterCard, okay? There are certain things and certain people that are not honorable. Honorable to Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Pasa. They're not even honorable when it comes down to Christianity. That comes out of Kemet and Egyptology. And so therefore, you want the divine, whether it's your ancestors, whoever, you want them to fatten the situation, to build the situation up, where the frog is so fat and so juicy and so luscious with all the nutrients that has come from the divine just for this snake to come in and just swoop it up. You don't benefit from none of the forward moving of this particular frog. You want this golden frog to be blessed, favored, just for you to allow a snake, a deceiver. And you're doing this. It ain't that they're doing it. It's you doing it. I'm going to say it again. It's not the snake that is doing this. It is you as the individual fattening yourself so this person can come in and devour you. But they're not just devouring what you done sacrificed. They're also devouring the sacrifice that I and other people have invested in you. And the fact that you do not have a problem with that, you cannot love yourself properly, because I teach about self-care and self-love. And you also don't love the people that care about you. Because one thing that is important to loving yourself is knowing who for you and who against you. Knowing why God is offering you. And this is why I tell some of y'all, some of y'all don't know me that well, but so I'm gonna explain something to you. And I think only people that I done did this for, I think Monique got some of my personal liquid bath cleanser, and I know Keish has, and I know Darius has, and my children. I need you to understand this. Everything that I put out here on this platform, hey, Sister Jackie, what's up, my Tara? Everything I put out on this platform comes from my essence. The fact that many of you guys acknowledge that, the fact that sometimes Jealous Sweet had moved me so, and I was telling Mother Susan about the idea that, no, Apostle, and Monique was telling me too, she's like, no, get you some rest, get yourself together, you can do my progression reading, I want to make sure you okay. I got people in my church that don't think like that. I have people in my church that I have done so much for, do not even consider, did you even eat? Did you drink water? You know what? I'm going to make sure you eat today. I'm going to make sure that you're not going to be stressed by everything. I might not can do all of it, but there's certain pressures I can take off. When I got somebody that has never physically met me, and I'm not saying this about all my saints, because all my saints ain't like that. So y'all got to hear me good, because I ain't trying to make like everybody around me. But there are certain things that a decent person, you don't have to be the most talented, the most gifted, the best, this, the richest, none of that, most educated, just a decent individual. My Fetty Foon Oshun, Tara's in the house. My Fetty Foon, Chris, what's up? My Sagittarius from Philadelphia. The thing I have, Stormy, because I think they're my youngest babies. Stormy and Keish, the level of maturity that these young women have towards a man of my status and my caliber. I'm not saying that my more mature women don't do it. The idea, because we got to worry about how our babes are coming up and what they are valuing and what they see as important. And that's even did to my chocolate from North Carolina, her daughter. Beautiful girl. But she need to learn that. You do not fatten no frog for no snake. And there's certain blessing God is not going to allow you to have, especially if the people that you're trying to engage with is there to use and abuse whatever the blessing is. Why would God allow you to throw his investment or her investment? Listen, Linda. I need y'all to get this. Some blessings are not showing up. Not it's because you are being denied, but it is your association that you have chosen to be in that is keeping the abundance out your life. Because you have honestly labored to be receiving certain things in your life. But the people you have chosen to, the people that you have chosen to link up with are there to devour. And the divine has no intention of them propping themselves. You understand? They have the divine mother, the divine father. Your Agun do not have no intention of them propping themselves off of their labor, off of their arche. And so therefore they'll delay you. They'll stretch it out. They'll even take it from you just to make sure you're not able to give it to them. Because it's one thing for you to allow the person to mock you. It's another thing for you to allow them to mock the practice. You play fool. You don't make the practice look like a fool. You understand? My mom made sure, she said, you gonna play fool for her, but we ain't gonna play fool for her. I'm gonna say that again. My mother said, you play fool. That's your life. That's your business. But what we not gonna do, we not gonna allow you to make us play fool. Holla, somebody, in Gardner. Do you get where I'm coming from? Do you get where I'm coming from? And at the time, I thought she was wrong. Because when you ain't got nothing to lose, or you don't value what you got, because I would consider myself at that time like a prodigal son. I have been sheltered. I have been giving from not just my mom, my grandma, my uncles, but like my family has always, my auntie, I've always had. I don't even put, like, my worst suffering that I ever went through was with my first wife. I have never went through that type of poverty in my freaking life. But they had to snatch the purse from me because I was head over heels. I wasn't thinking in right consciousness. Okay? And that ain't no slight at her or her family or nobody else. But I'm telling you how I grew up and what I was accustomed to. And a lot of that started dwindling through my hands because of my association. I can tell you from experience. You will go from eating Grey Poupon, to digging out the trash, depending on the ancestors you got. Because they are not going to allow you to fatten yourself for a predator to come and just devour who and what has been blessed to you. Y'all need to understand something. Nobody does that. When you don't have the good intention for somebody and then you want people to, listen, I'm going to say this again. You grown. Play all the fool you want. You can even run out of gas playing fool. You can go hungry as much as you want playing fool. But what you're not going to do is allow, I want you to love me enough. If you don't love yourself enough, I want you to love your tata, your mambo, your hugon, your mama, whoever is doing this for you. Love them enough not to be used, to let them be played a fool. At that time in my life, because I was real young, I couldn't help myself. So she had to think for me, because I couldn't think for myself. There's certain blessings ain't fit to come to you, ma'am and sir. And it has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with a denial. It has all to do with what you as a grown man or woman have chose to associate yourself with. And nobody got you on that boat but you. Nobody got you going down that pathway but you. Nobody got you dealing with. God ain't taking you through nothing. The devil ain't taking you through nothing. You are taking you because you already know. And what happens is, because of the fact, the disrespect is that you think you're deceiving the spirit to get blessed to behave so in such a disorderly manner. That ain't how this works. Your Eguns know. Your ancestors know. The Mpungo knows. The Orishas know. These are divine spirits. These ain't no jaywalkers. These ain't no nigger riders. I experienced that through certain events. That's my god sister, Calvina. Let me tell y'all something. All you doing is admitting you have poor choice. Poor choice of friends, of lovers, and associations. That's all you're doing. You are letting the divine know that you do not have good judgment and your discernment is coming out of your anus. You with the foolishness. When you start maturing and you start growing up, and let me say this to y'all. I said this before and I'll say it again. Ain't nothing worse than, only thing worse than a young fool is an old fool. At least the young fool is foolish based off of inexperience. The fact that you are of age and you have experience Now you're willingly to being foolish. You're willingly to be deceived. But that's fine, because that's you. But what you're trying to do, you're trying to drag people with their eyes wide open and trying to get them to participate in something that they know where this is headed. They know the purpose. And this is why some of y'all end up getting y'all ass whooped. Not because of what you want, it's how you want it. You want to use other people that they have a problem with to get you with what you want. That ain't how this works. Because what your blessing has on it is purpose. And that purpose is to fulfill. And you don't need to be arguing with no man or woman about God's business. You don't need to be contending with your spouse, with your lover, with your side piece about things that God has purposed for you to be a part of a harvest. You don't, if you are with somebody or something that is not in harmonious with your destiny and your purpose and your goal, then what's going to happen? If you have ever driven a car or a vehicle that is out of alignment and you try to operate at top speed, that vehicle is going to shake because that car that's out of alignment or that vehicle that's not, it has worn the tires. The Bible said that our feet are shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. The reason why you are walking in disturbance is because you are out of alignment and you have worn out the peace. Peace is no longer welcome in your space because you won't get in alignment with destiny. And I am walking in alignment with my destiny, and certain blessings that I speak out of my mouth have purpose upon them. There's certain wars that I am fighting. There's purpose behind them. I am not out here just going to war. I'm not just out here teaching. There's purpose. And therefore I am not, and the divine and the answers are not out here trying to fight up a situation to make some man or woman look better than what they are. You care about them not looking like a bum. They still a bum. They still a low-life, unambitious Negro. And I don't care if you take them to Miami, to the Fountain Blue, and feed that Negro or that niggerette a $500 plate. They still garbage and they still trash. You just put a $500 plate in the bucket of trash. And one day they're gonna ring you. And all you're going to think about is how you spent and invested in somebody. And now they talking to you like you a Roman cell piece of garbage. They going to treat you like you are the trash that's behind the Roman cell. You know why? Because you put somebody in a position to do something to you that they did not earn. It's one thing for somebody to spit on you, but it's another thing for them to spit on you from the position you put them in. I'm going to say that again so you can really get this in your spirit. And I have never taught this to tell nobody. You don't put, my grandma said, if you buy a Negro a new pair of shoes, them be the same pair of shoes that he used to kick you in your ass. It's one thing for somebody to kick your ass, but let them kick your ass with their shoes. But for you to put somebody in a position to spit down on you, and this is why I be telling a lot of you all, you be want people, tatas and mumbos and hoogans or whomever, to just put you in position. They don't know the day of tomorrow where you'll turn around and pull your pants out and give them your natural, unwashed, unclean ass to kiss. I have seen people that with the stuff that they tried with me, they didn't try with the Negro that walked off from them. They didn't try that with the Negro that would not help them with their children. They didn't try that with the Negro that they should have done that kind of thing. But they'll come to somebody like me with standing and want to do that. And honey, I feel my great grandma. Honey. Oh no. See, you don't mind. And I'm a sage. I believe in the freedom of choice. You don't mind them treating you like that. Let me say it like this. For pleasure, I might lick your ass. But you ain't gonna turn around and tell me to kiss your ass. I want to give you something that gonna stick. Huh? If I lick your ass, you ain't got no business telling me to kiss your ass. Because those are two distinct messages. I want you to understand the damage that you're choosing to do for yourself so they can mock you and scorn you. But you also want to bring other people of honorable estate, people that recognize what's going on. And you want us to be a part of this. You want the Eguns, you want my Rishas, you want my Loas to be a part of this tomfoolery. So you can pretend to be something to this individual that they don't have it for you. And no matter how much let me tell you something. Gay, straight, or bi men. However a man sees you, if you are doing more work to make you look good in a relationship, that says to me that you already know that this man does not have it for you like that. The fact that a man will not invest in you being the best that you can be, whether you in a gay relationship or bi relationship or even in friendships. The fact that another man doesn't want to see you win. That lets me know, ma'am or sir, that you are already aware they don't have it for you like that. So you're willing to put on a complete Broadway show to convince the masses, or try to convince the masses, that this person has something for you that they have never displayed. They've never displayed. I do not teach, sir and ma'am, to buy love. I am good to people. I cater to people, but I don't buy love. Huh? I will buy sheets. I will buy pillows, but I don't buy love. There's a lot of things I purchase in life. I don't do it myself. I didn't never taught nan child. I had some miscarriages, but I have 3 living children that came out of these nuts. I have never taught my sons to buy love, to utilize resources and what you got. I told my son, I said, if you want to know how a woman feel about you, I said, if you got a new car and a bicycle, take the bicycle. Because if she'll sit on your handlebars, she can sit behind your wheel. A woman that'll sit, I'm going to say it gay straight. If a man or woman will sit on your handlebars and roll with you, then they can sit behind your steering wheel. Huh? If you can suffer with me, you damn sure can reign with me, huh? I say it like, if it's good enough for Yahshua, it's good enough for me. If you can't eat out of the same bowl with me, then you cannot sit at my extended table either. You understand? When it comes down to blessing, the Bible says the blessings of the Lord doeth make it rich. Oh, baby, the blessings are there to make you rich. But it's also said he addeth no sorrow. And I'm not going to help nobody add sorrow in my life. You understand? You're not going to make me feel no type of weight. You're not going to put me on edge unless you doing some fellatio on me. Then you can put me on edge all you want to, because I know what the end result going to be. You understand? But just sitting there and allowing you to fatten a frog for a snake, for us to look like a fool, for this individual, you think, there go my Pisces. What's up, Derek? You think that at any given state that I would teach any of you to play fool for anybody because I ain't no fool? What's up there, Minister Al? My Aquarius, back to back. I want y'all to really get this, because some of these people you will watch, you will think they learned that shiggity from me. I ain't that, no, man, I'm not no fool. I was raised by a Virgo. I was raised by a mutable sign. My grandmother was a Sagittarius. I have a bunch of Capricorn and Sagittarius. They all about business. And one thing I do not do, I don't play fool for nobody. Huh? I might act a fool and I may talk a fool. But one thing up here, it's all brains. Huh? In some people's world, it's all head over here. Huh? No. I don't teach. I won't teach my children that. I won't teach your children that. I won't teach nobody that. You ain't got no business out here, gay, straight, or bi, out here working like a dog, out here sacrificing like a dog, and then get walked like a dog. God almighty damn. Just because you let them put you on a leash and play and walk you around this community like a fool, they won't put apostolic. They won't put Apostle Ely. They won't put my ancestors. Because my people ain't no fool. They'll play a fool. They'll even act the fool. But when it's all said and done, you're going to find out, nah, they were not crazy. They would even play crazy. Especially in a courtroom. They'll play like they ain't got an ounce of sense in the courtroom. But they ain't no fool. Because we weren't raised to be fools. We will play... Things need to add up. And so therefore, what's up that raw RT? That's why in my conjure, in my services, I don't have time to be telling people lies. And I don't want you to waste your time telling me lies, because I'm telling you straight up, I don't believe you in the first place. Because 1 + 1 is 2. And I don't care how you turn that 1 and which way you turn it, it's still a 1. And nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Now, if that's what you want to do, baby, I'm going to talk about you. I'm going to make jokes about you. But one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to respect that. But when you come to Apostle Ely, I'm going to show you, because sometimes you have a hard time understanding. Huh? See, you might can't talk the way I talk because you have not invested in yourself and you have not taught people how to treat you. Because whether I was a man or a woman, you're gonna enjoy my playground the way I want you to enjoy my playground. Huh? And if you come in here, just like at certain rides, if you go to Disney World, go to fair, they'll tell you a high proportion or there's certain things. If you tell me that you don't believe in going downtown, that's fine. As long as you go downtown. Because people do all the time things they believe and don't believe. I ain't here to change your belief. I'm just telling you, in order to ride over here, you're going downtown, and you're going to stay downtown until the timer runs out. You understand? You're not going to go downtown and just keep coming back and forth and going to the city. No, you're going to go downtown, and when they say thing is over, then you go on back to and park where you want to park. But as long as you fool with it, I teach people, whether they listen or want to or not, how to treat me. And if you want to be in my graces, you want to walk with me, all this trying to tell me that I don't have to. No, you're not going to tell me how to live, because this is how I live. Now, you can live how you want to live over there. But what you're not going to do in this arena, as for me in my house, that's why I get up and go off my ass and go to work. Because I'm not going to have somebody playing me and then I turn around and do all this work and then you let the predator come in. This is why I tell you guys about how I feel about this ceremony with my Orishas and stuff like that. There are people out here that helped me get crowned. My crowning had to come from the people, and they had to give it with an energy of love. It had to come from their heart. The money that came in to me to get crowned my Fatten Foon, oh yeah, had to be given willingly, and it had to be given from the heart, and they had to want to. That's the kind of ache that sits upon my head. You might not care about what kind of energy people give you stuff, but I, in my spirit, we care. And that's why some of y'all asking me to do certain things, I won't do it. You know why? Because there's other people that gave in love to me, and you didn't think I was worthy of your ache, your currency. When why would I use? That's how I feel about my Orishas. Because of how they were birthed, how they were brought into my life, and the energy they were brought. And then I don't feel you are worthy for me to go to them. I work with you with other stuff, but there's certain things you didn't think I was good enough. Why would you let somebody partake in something that they didn't even think you were good enough to have? I like what one preacher said. The Lord said he'll prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemy. But he said this specific. He said, but he did not say they were going to eat from your table. He said he was going to prepare a table in the presence of your enemy, but they're not going to sup from your table. You understand? Let's be clear about what was said in Psalm 23. And I thought about it. I said, absolutely. And that is the same concept about fattening a frog from the. Why should you benefit? I still help people that got bad behavior or they have certain shortcomings because they supported Apostle Eli. They put me first. Why would I put you in a position you didn't think enough about me? I wasn't raised like that naturally, and I wasn't raised like that spiritually. And I don't know why you want other people that have self-esteem about themselves to partake in the foolishness that you are choosing to walk out of your life. And you have a right to do that. Because I don't want you to think now time, I don't think you don't have a right. You have a right to do it that way. And I have a right not to participate in them. I know what is going on. I want y'all to understand. I want you to win. I don't have an objective to see you fail. But what I cannot do, and what I don't have the ability to do, is override your personal desire. You're never going to make this person worth it. If you got $1 million tomorrow, you're never going to make them worth it. The Bible says it in the reverse. It said that when they used the poor man of what he had to offer, they went back to treating him like the poor man, not the one that saved the city. When people have a need for you, they will treat you one way. And when they no longer have that need for you, they will revert back to how they really think about you. You didn't start mistreating me because I changed. You started mistreating me because you never thought that way about me in the first place. What you did was you thought by treating me that way, you could fool me to make me believe that you thought of me in that manner. I'm going to say that again because I stumbled over that. You wanted to give and support me in a way to you wanted me to believe that you actually thought of me like that. And the truth of the matter is you didn't think that way. That was to deceive me. You remember the movie about a thin line between love and hate? He already knew he couldn't afford her. And he was wrong for messing with something out of his league, and she was wrong for stepping down out of her league. Because she was embarrassed to even have him, even though she was sexy. This is what y'all don't understand. This natural spirit. Just because somebody has sex with you don't mean they want to show you off. When it came down to her and her association, she put him in the background. And he felt some type of way, but he shouldn't have felt some type of way because you know you couldn't walk there anyway. Two can't walk together except they agree. It didn't say who could not fuck or sex or have sex. Anybody can have sex. Rich, poor can have sex. Uneducated can have sex. That's why they say in the Bible, unequally yoked. Anybody can have sex. Underage, overage, handicapped, huh? We knew a lady in our city. She always been, ever since I was a child. I'm 51 years old. She always was in a wheelchair, but she always had a man. Some of y'all can't get a man, and a woman in a wheelchair got a man. Huh? She can't walk nowhere and be having plenty of sex. Her vagina owes her nothing, and she is in a wheelchair. What's your excuse? Huh? She wheel that thing and turn that thing around? And she locked them wheels. And she get her. Me. Have some wisdom. Understand, when I do my incense burns, all that, I am sharing myself. Because I feel that you're worth it. And I feel that if I give you the example and I show you genuine concern, I show you things that I don't do. Y'all don't understand. I'm a very open person when it comes to being people person, but I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart. I am very private. If you have ever been to my house, drove my cars or stuff like that, you on a different level. Some of y'all ain't never been because you ain't in my area. But I don't let everybody at my house. I don't let everybody touch my stuff. I don't give certain things to everybody. Everybody cannot give me money to give them certain things. If you guys were not reciprocating that love, that energy, and showing me growth, I would have never allowed my 7 chakra incense to be put out for you guys to even partake in that. I'm very, very finicky. I'm very funny. And if I got it for you, I start sharing other stuff with you. People that are close, they'll start like, oh, Pastor, I didn't even know you got that. Because I ain't trust you like that. That's how I talk. My trust is in layers. Huh? I trusted Minister Mario to a certain extent. Because his rise side is a Libra. And Mario will go along with certain things even though he don't believe in it. I knew that about him. I'm a type of, if I don't believe in it, I ain't going along with it. Mario very diplomatic and you would diplomatically lie sometimes. But me, I'd rather you get mad because I ain't like, I don't believe that. No, I don't agree with that. But he was very different. But that's his energy. And if he was here, well, his spirit here. But if he, I don't say this to his face. I don't say this in the church. So I ain't talking about said nothing about him now that I ain't said then. Some of y'all ain't even like that. You ain't even people that you close to. They can't even be honest with you. They can't even have straight talk with you. And therefore, you are easier and more susceptible to their enemies because they can't even have personal conversation with you because you talk too much or you so sensitive or you so easily offended. And you got hair on your nuts or hair on your vagina and I can't even have grown-up conversation with you. Some of y'all even got gray hair down there and I still can't even have grown-up conversation with you. Because you so sensitive. You so sensitive. You so sensitive. There's somebody literally trying to set you up. But I can't even warn you. Because you so busy trying to get your agenda done. And let me tell y'all something. I'm not no funny person like this. I don't mind who y'all go to if you want to go to other people. Let me say this real clear because I don't want nobody to get misconstrued about Apostle Ely. You grown. You grown. And that's your resources. Those your, you can go any damn way you want to. I don't own you. Let's be clear. So I'm going to say that you can go anywhere. But the level of trust that you think you're going to have with me when you are out here messing with other people that I know that got other agendas when it comes to me, I can't trust you because you don't understand that I am a hot commodity. You don't understand that there are people that are trying to get close to me for other reasons. And if they can utilize you to get close to me because of whatever they feel that you are close to me, huh? Before they mess around and find out where the Bat Cave is because they following Robin or they following Albert, you got to understand when you're close to your Tata, your Mumbo, your Hookah, that you are a doorway. I have, just like I kill roaches because you only have to infect one to take it back to the nest. The idea that you're not even responsible enough to understand that I do not want to be an instrument to bring this man harm because he trusts me and now I have walked something in to his house, onto his space, into his personal chamber because I did not realize my level of importance. What's up there, Alicia? And now they done got the frog, Apostle Ely. They done got the fat cat. Because you're not paying attention. You too busy in your emotions and your feelings and who he favor over this one and who he's spending more time with than this one and who you can't even appreciate the love that I'm showing you because it's not because you're not getting love from me. It's not because you're not getting attention. You want more attention that I don't have to give because I'm only one person. I got 400 emails right now in my personal email. I ain't even checked. I'm only one person. So I have to be even more careful now than I was before because Minister Mario's not there. Minister Mario, son of Ochosa, gave me the opportunity to be more open with people because he was watching my back. You're not watching my back like that. You're not trying to secure the bag for me. So that's only so far I can go to you. Go with you. I don't care who you are. If you're not here to help me fulfill the destiny that God has called me to do, I can only logically go so far with you. That's only logical. Why would you go all the way with me when I don't want to see I don't have your best interest? That's stupid on your behalf. But if I'm showing you I want to see you win and there are certain things I have to do a certain type of way and you should appreciate that. You should literally appreciate that, but you don't. Just like that Negro you trying to make into a stallion. Some of y'all delusion. That is not no king, and that is not no prince. He's not even a duke. He's not even a doorkeeper. He just a man you fuck on. She just a woman you fuck on. And if no other pastor or apostle tell you like a T.I. is, you're going to hear it from me. And that is your prerogative. But trying to turn them and make them equal with other types of men that they did not earn, it's not happening. And I don't care how much you learn from me and go and try to treat this man or woman in a certain level that they did not get blessed. Miss Bay said you are blessed. Thank you, sweetheart. I like what Natasha said better than what I said. She said trying to turn a donkey into a stallion. Sad. But they do. Huh? You can go and take him to the same, and take her to the same places I shop at and actually pay for it yourself. But at the end of the day, it's not the suit that made me. It's me. It's not this attire that made me. It's me. It's the character. It's the quality. It's the grace. It's the knowledge. It's the trajectory. It is the agenda of the divine. Stop fatting frogs for snakes. And you can still be decent to that person. Stop trying to give people stuff that they don't appreciate. That's what I stopped doing. I don't do certain things in the church because the women in the church did not appreciate the stuff I was doing. And so therefore I'm not going to keep feeling a certain type of way because of how you keep handling me. So I'm going to let you go back to what you're accustomed to. You gonna get that them cards that he gonna get from Dollar General or from Walgreens or something like that, and get you them burnt flowers that he gonna get you from Walmart, where the petals are already wilting, and you good, huh? And take you out to Golden Corral or get you a chicken box or something, and y'all be romantic. But as for me and my house, Suave over here. And like I said, it ain't no shade to nobody. Get in where you fit in. But I'm telling you, he's just a fraud, not a prince. I know that's right. I don't care how many you kiss on him, you can tongue him, you can suck on him. That frog is still gonna be a fraud when it's all said and done. You're delusional. And when it's all said and done, he's gonna walk off anyway. And she gonna walk off. Just like mine did. When people feel like you already getting too much, or they feel like they got to work too hard to be with you, you're not worth it to them. That's what happens when people get around me. When they see all the real work, when they meet me, it's all about my glamour and how I present myself. But when they see the real work and how much I really spend in investment, they back off. Because guess what? When it starts costing somebody, it's going to show you they already feel that you're not worth that. I'm going to say that again. The reason they peeled off is because they do not honestly feel that they only gave that to you to deceive you, to make you think that they thought that they actually saw you like that. But the truth is they never did. It was all for deception. You don't ever want to come off disingenuous, especially to a Sag, especially to somebody with moon in Aries and rising sign Pisces. Pisces rule my head. That's the I am. I'm very psychic. Very psychic. Wait, not the burnt flowers in the chicken box. Yeah, chicken basket. Yes, sir. I love your you tell it like it. Yeah, honey. That's right. I don't only time I put sugar in something, that's coffee or I'm big on hot chocolate. But I'm not really a coffee drinker. But that espresso, no, I don't care what kind of conjure you do, what kind of mystery. You not fit to turn that level of man and woman into anything but what they are. Let me tell you something about Cardi B. Cardi B is a Scorpio. What I like a Cardi B is true to who she was, and no matter how many platforms they put her on, she tell them, I love being a stripper. You don't have to be what somebody else is. It's when you not being authentically who you are. And that's how you end up being deceived and tricked. And they don't trick you. You trick yourself, and then they just play along with your delusion until they get whatever it is they're trying to get at you. Because people know when other people good to you. And so they benefit from that goodness that come as an extension. Pisces rule my here too, yeah. Psychic energy. And Piscean energy knows no bound. I'm only explaining this because I'm trying to tell y'all why I know so much. You're not going to play me. I was raised by a Virgo. This woman got more mind games and head games than Carla got liver pills. My mama smart. Smart. Clever. Virgos clean up. They gonna always clean up behind you ain't gonna catch their tracks. Cause they clean up behind them. It got to be God. God got to pinpoint that Virgo because that Virgo is not sloppy. They are calculated. If it's a murder, it's always premeditated. I promise you. I don't care how much evidence ain't there. If they had to do with somebody there, it was not an accident. I say this, do not, sir and ma'am. If you have came in, hit that like button, please, sir and ma'am. If you do not mind, and comment after this video because I'm on over an hour. That was not my intention. If you want me to burn incense, I don't know. I ain't see Shamari because I owe her a reading. But if you want me to burn incense for you tonight, I would do so. I just hope that some of you guys really realize that certain things are not denied. They're just delayed because of your association. And you're not going to go hide them in the bushes and get the blessing and then run back and pick them up. They are to see that person's in the bushes. They are to see you're hiding that person because you intend to use me so you can be something to somebody that ain't got it for him. Yes, I'll do a reading, Keish. I need to check my oh, here it is. Cause some of you guys paid for a reading the other night, and I did not come on, and I want to make good on that. That's Darius and stuff. I owe somebody a reading. Who is it? Is that Bo? Bo, do I owe you a reading? Stormy, you asked me, are you... Oh, okay. I got Karen O'Brien. I got you. Peace Incense. If more men would listen to me, your life would get a lot more grounded. Some of y'all have too much ego to take my chastisement. It's for your benefit. Peace Incense. I'm glad she picked it. This Peace Incense smells so good. I need to refill that up. Ancestor. We only have $32 more $100 to come up with for my other ceremony. Hold on. And I will have that probably within the next 2 weeks and get that done and moving right along. Oh, okay. I see what you did. Okay. I got that done. Mental clarity and a reading. So, a reading for Keish. Scorpio. Reading. Then Stormy, Sag, reading. And then, make sure I get it right. Okay. And then mental clarity for Stormy. Alicia says, I am learning how to utilize my Sagittarius energies from you as well. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, Bo. Yeah, Bo. I'm going to do Bo reading first, okay? Bo. Reading. I'm going to do Bo's first. Let me light this incense first. Hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. You know I don't normally say that in the beginning. I was doing too much. I thought I was gonna come on here and do this, and that, but I am driven. I have to go to Miami tomorrow. I got to take off from work. I ran out of candles for my voodoo spirits, and I ran out of candles for my Apollo spirits. Cause they didn't, and I ran out of them because they did not have them when I went last time. So hopefully when I go back, they'll have, because I have to have certain type of candles that I set in front of them, and hopefully when I go tomorrow, Monique said there's still $1,000 slots on this website. Thank you for the reminder. I forgot about that. So let's get these readings. I'm just saying, you don't have to be deceptive. Not with me. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to. I prefer you. You don't have to be well educated. I prefer it. But I'm a people person. But what I don't want is people feeling like they have to do certain things to me that they cannot maintain. Don't make me think that I can rely on you for certain things or rely on you in certain areas, and that's not who you are. Because I am a very finicky person, and I'd rather do it myself or get somebody else that wants to do it. I don't want nobody doing anything for me. I tell my hoes that I don't want you to do nothing for me that you don't want to do. So, because I don't want to hear about what you did for me. Huh? Because I ain't going to sit there and tell you about what I had did for you. You ain't make me do nothing. I did whatever I wanted to do. And so for we is good. I'm 51 years old, not 15. It just, the level of immaturity that's out here in these spiritual community, it is too much. I'm used to genuine love or genuine hate. All this two-faced and putting on and all this bait and switch out and stuff. That ain't for me. All right. Where's my Boaz? Just let me know you're listening. I'm going to do your reading, and then I'm going to go from Boaz to Keish ass and Scorpio ass, and then to Sagittarius ass. I love hit on words. Is my Bo listening? I really like. I got some favors in there, but I like how that peace incense smell. Okay, there you go. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bringing to light of my eyes concerning Bo the Pisces. Bo the Pisces. Edidiosa. Bo the Pisces. That which is in the dark, bringing to light of my. Ooh, these cards flipping. On Pisces. That which is in the dark, bringing to light of my eyes concerning Bo the Pisces. Bo the Pisces. Edidiosa. That which is in the dark, bringing to light of my eyes concerning Bo the Pisces. What is it that this Pisces needs to focus on? What is this Pisces needs to focus on? Good night there, Darius. Appreciate you coming in. We got somebody new. If you're just coming in, if you don't mind, hit that like button if you do not mind. Your card comes up, Bo. Your card comes up in Psalm 91, verse 11. Angelic influence in shadow. It says, hey, Zayin Yud. It says, using this name, I can now access the network of angels. I can remove negative angels and their chaotic influence in my life and ignite support and assistance in with a positive angel. So this is basically utilizing your positive spirits and your positive energies to work for you in the behest of your goals, your objectives. Also, this talks about removing energy from influencing your life. So this is a really good card. This is like that is the focal point. Making sure you keep positive energy flow, and if you recognize or feel something negative or I like to say harmful energy coming your way, immediately deal with that. Then your middle card, Pisces, is umbilical cord. This is I love these cards. The flow of energy. Hey, Resh Chet. It said, I now establish the umbilical cord to the divine energy. This is talking about your Piscean connectivity to the water element. And it says, a constant glimmer of the light of my life, especially now that I am a place of darkness. Your middle card is talking about this is a concept of when you take a mango or a banana that is not ripe and you place it in a dark space. There are certain aspects of what you're going through are dark spaces in your life, but these are going to ripen you, and it's actually going to bring forth light. It's going to be more like a Psalm 27, because the Lord is my light and my salvation. So the concept of being ripe, you're being made ready to be consumed, to be utilized, to be an instrument of the divine, because this talks about your connectivity to your energy. Then your outcome card means that your outcome says sweet judgment, which this card is really about when people are talking about you. So this is when the scripture said, every tongue that rises up against you in judgment, pass an opinion, shall be condemned. In other words, they won't be livable. If anything is condemned, it is not feasible to be lived in or utilized. So they do that at their own risk. Your card read says, Yud Lamed Hey. Through the meditation upon the sequence and the genuine penitence in my heart, I can lessen or revoke judgments set forth against me. I meditate to offer forbearance and compassion to other people. So Piscean energy. Piscean rules compassion, which is the pink. It also talks about being able, some people you're going to flat out be able to make them eat their words. And then there are other people did not say, they said something negative, but did not say it in intent. They were just being ignorant. But it's not coming from a place of hatred. It is coming from a place of ignorance. And you're going to be able to deal with, also refute that as well. Basically, gossip is going on right. But it's going to be dealt with. Keish, my Scorpio, baby Scorpio, let me know you're listening, and I'm going to do your reading. Scorpio. Woo-hoo. Thanks, Chief. I appreciate your guiding me along the way. You're quite welcome, son. I love y'all. I want y'all to do this for me. When you get a chance, I want y'all to take and listen to this song. Whitney Houston. Yes. Oh, yes. And tell me if that don't sound like me. She wrote that for me, thinking about she thought she was talking to Bobby Brown, but she really talking about me. Yes. All right, my Keish, hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring to light of my eyes concerning Keish the Scorpio. Keish the Scorpio. That that came in strong. That hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. I'm asking of thee, reveal to what this Scorpio needs to be focused on. Dear God, on today, yes, listen to all the lyrics. Listen, it's not a long song. My baby Scorpio, and your shadow comes up. Stop fatal attraction. Tell me the spirit is not speaking and confirming. Yud, yud, yud. It said, I am the high priest, in your case, high priestess, in my temple of my own being. And through the power of this name, my soul is imbued with divine energy. And evil people are banished from my presence. Tell me the spirit is not speaking. And then it said, finish what you start. Is in your middle card, Scorpio. It said, Lamed Kaf Bet. It said, I am endowed with the power to conclude everything I begin, especially tasks and goals of a spiritual nature. So for you, do not worry about the things that you want to accomplish spiritually. This card, your middle card, said you will be able to conclude, which means that what you will be able to accomplish. And then your outcome card comes the big picture. This is a good read for you. This is an elevation going this way. Forward. Ribbit, ribbit. Lamed Nun Yud. It said, this name raises my awareness of long-term effects of all my actions, and I gain the ability to see the spiritual challenges. See what we're talking about? It's a theme of energy coming up with this read. It says spiritual challenge in every moment before they become the foundation of chaos and crisis. So being up on yourself, staying up on yourself will keep things from getting out of control. And you're going to have the resources to do. Take care of God's business, God's going to take care of your, because favor going to fall. Psalms 59. Where is my Sagittarius storming? I said the answers are talking. Yeah, come on here. They is speaking. Mother Susan made me feel so good. Where is my Stormy? I seen you on the video trying to be seductive, trying to be a thirst trap. All right. The Bible says they are hunger and thirst says shall be filled, girl. There's some thirsty tongues out there. Y'all should see the way Shango. I believe if a woman watched how a dog lick up water. Anyway, let me get back to this. I was trying to learn from Shango. I say, I'm gonna practice that. The way he slop up that water, I said, I think I can put that to some good use. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which is in the dark, bring it to light of my eyes concerning Stormy, the Sagittarius. Stormy, the Sagittarius. Stormy, the Sagittarius. What is it that this Sagittarius needs to focus in on? What is it that this Sagittarius needs to focus in? You can learn something from anybody. Shango got it going on. I need to learn that. I'm a good can of liquor, but I can't slurp up water like that. I said, what you trying to say, Shango? I'm slipping? Ha ha! Praise Jehovah. Your shadow, Sagittarius, said, revealing the concealed, that which is hidden. Stormy, this Sagittarius card, it says revealing the concealed. So this is to focus on revelation, things that you are aware of, things that are already present. The Bible said the revealed things belong to man, the hidden things belong to God. That there are certain things are revealed. It said Mem Yud Kaf. It said, I gather the ability to bring forth the powers of observation, to see the truth, and the courage to handle it. So this is talking about focusing on those things that are already you're aware of. Woo, felt that. Came in strong. And this talks about certainty. It says Chet Ayin Mem. It said, I need, this name helps me to receive when I share and to share when I receive. So this talking about reciprocity. Energy out, energy in. And then it says, I can see the opportunity that sharing gives me, and I am aware that when I receive with right consciousness, I am also sharing. This is a certain certainty of life. And it says, when I connect to it, I move out of a black hole into the light. This card right here is talking about you being able to understand that no matter whether you give it to the rich or give it to the poor, you're going to be blessed. It says reciprocity, when you're sharing, you're giving, that generosity of Sagittarius, because a lot of times when people try to abuse that, it makes you feel like you don't want to give. But I still do in spite of how people treat me, because that's my natural energy and that's where my blessings come from. This card is talking about being reminded of that, because that's going to bring you out of a lot of situations that you may not personally like that you're in, but you're giving, you're sharing, it's going to be a blessing for you. Revealing the dark side, Sagittarius, and that is the outcome. You're going to get darker in your energy as you develop, and because of me. But which is a good thing. It's about growth and birth and creativity. It says Yud Chet Va. It says light shines. I recognize the negative forces still active within me. My reactive impulses are no longer a mystery. With the power of this name, they become history. Old things are passed away, behold, all things become new. But this card is talking about being in touch with your dark side, having an understanding of your energy, and knowing when to turn it on and when to turn it off, basically. But this card right here is your outcome. Your darker aspect of your powers and your abilities are going to be more pronounced this year. And it's also, you're going to have more understanding. Hold on, I got another one for y'all. I've been in this mood. This is when I'm casting spells. Let me tell y'all something tonight. Some of them gone. I'm going to tell y'all something. If you ever with a man like me or a woman like me, and we put music beside you, we're not only going to screw you to death, we're going to place you in a place, because music is about rhythm. So some of y'all hoes, y'all know I done done it. If I ever put music on, I am taking you straight to Nutsville. You would not do what they call it, when you fly in an airplane and they tell you it's non-stop straight to Nutsville. Don't trust that. I don't care what you see downstairs. I don't care how good I'm talking. Don't let me do you like that. Because you is going to get a straight ride to Nutsville. Especially if you're mad and you done talk trash. Yeah. I'm going to put certain songs on because I know what it do to my psyche. And I'm going to punish you by taking you to Nutsville. And there's no keys once you get there. Ain't no return. I just had this. Oh, I forgot this ain't my phone. Hold on. I got this one. I want y'all to do this one too. I'm going to tell you my conjure. Don't let nobody do this to you. Oops. This one right here. Tamar Broxton, Love and War. I'm up to no good. And it's going to be so good. You're going to be so hypnotized and intoxicated on what's going on, you don't even know I done packed all your bags in reality and moving you and drifting you to insanity. Sane is leaving you. You just looking around. You don't even know you on a straight flight. No, it's actually, it don't even sound bad. To people that know what dark matter is and dark energy is, it's not bad at all. It's a lot of growth, there's a lot of challenges, a lot of development, but your Sagittarian is meant to be for you to have the experiences so you can be a better teacher and a better spiritualist. Especially if you got my Fatten Oshun. This is Oshun right here. Get a chance, listen to them lyrics, and then you will see the spell, the conjure in them lyrics what the Apostle is talking about. All right, guys, I got to go. Even though I ain't gonna go to work tomorrow, I got to get on the road early so I can get back in a good time. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys for your support, your love, your shares, Also to those that comment up under this video that already hit that like button, thank you so much for taking out that time. And thank you for Monique that got my phone together, because they had updated this program and I could not find how to put the title in. And it was ads. I said, I know who can do it. Normally Mario take care of all that kind of stuff, but I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Crab Cakes. Appreciate you. To each and every one of you, love you, and we'll see you guys soon.